So I wanted to share something cool that happened the other day, but first we're going to need a little background info. So in 2022, David Beamer and Alex Pyron wrote a paper that split what was formerly known as Desmognathus quadrimaculatus, or the black-bellied salamander, into a number of different black-bellied salamander species. So that means that this species that normally covered a very large range from Georgia all the way up to West Virginia got split into a number of different species that are all unique. And two of those species can be found in the scope that our guide is going to cover. And those species are now known as Desmognathus canal, the canal black-bellied salamander, and Desmognathus mavricoileus, the Blue Ridge black-bellied salamander. Now, Desmognathus canal has a larger range in the scope of our book by far. And Desmognathus mavricoileus can only really be found around the Mount Rogers area, and then the rest of its range is in North Carolina, which our book isn't going to cover. So I'm reading about these species, I'm looking at this exact research paper, and I can't really figure out where the exact range boundary between the two species is. And that's an important thing to note when you're trying to identify them, because in the field they're virtually identical to one another. So I'm researching all day, still can't find an answer, and it dawned on me, why don't I just reach out to David Beamer and Alex Pyron and see if they give me a response? And lucky enough they did, and they explained that basically around this area of the Mount Rogers massif, it's a hybrid zone. So you can't really be sure because there isn't an exact mountain or river that splits these two species from one another. So it's a little bit more nuanced than that, and if you're in that area, it's most likely going to be a hybrid of the two that has genetics from both of these species. So I thought that was really cool that these guys took the time to give me a well thought out response and give me a little bit more insight on the awesome research that they're doing.